This is the new LED headlight from Electrical Connection, from many different motorcycles, but the one shown here is for the Honda GL1800 Goldwing. The new headlight is compact with no fans and a small heatsink. The driver box is also quite small, allowing it to be tucked easily in behind the headlight. This is the H4 bulb. The H7 for the GL1800 is very similar. The LED bulbs I'm replacing are the SoCalMotoGear Pathfinder LEDs, which use the previous generation braided heatsinks. These new LEDs have small, high-efficiency heatsinks that cool using convective air only. There are no fans or moving parts to fail. These bulbs use Philips Lumilux ZES LEDs, designed specifically for automotive applications. These are the state-of-the-art when it comes to LED headlights. When installed, the heatsink barely protrudes farther than the light seal itself, giving lots of room for cooling behind the headlight. I set up a target to point my headlights at. I left the old Pathfinder LED on the left and put the new Electrical Connection LED on the right. This is the old Pathfinder's low beam. There is lots of scattered light off the top and sides. This is the Electrical Connection low beam. Notice how much brighter it is, with much more defined beam pattern and much brighter in the middle where you want it. Here's the old Pathfinder's high beam, and the main reason why I was so unsatisfied with this bulb. The high beam is utterly useless. It's pointed so high that all it does is illuminate a spot in the tops of trees a half-mile away, while the road around you is left more or less in the dark. The Electrical Connection high beam, on the other hand, is a searing beam of light at exactly the right position to illuminate both the road in front as well as far ahead. Now I've installed the Electrical Connection bulbs in both sides of my headlight. This is the low beam. Notice the nice cutoff and wide pattern. And here's the high beam. That's just so incredibly bright. Let's have a look on the road. Here I am in an urban area. This gives a really good idea of the beam pattern in real life. Notice the dark inverted V in the middle of the low beam pattern. More on this later. I especially like the way the sides of the roads are illuminated in turns. Now we're out in the dark on a rural road. Even with just the low beam, the road and road signs are illuminated amazingly well, but the beam pattern is such that no oncoming cars ever seem to be bothered by it. Noticeable for its absence is any noise in the audio system. Many LEDs generate a lot of electrical noise that can be annoying in the audio system. Now we have the high beams on. Notice that the road immediately in front of me is still quite well illuminated, but the incredibly bright high beam is lighting up the road a good quarter-mile away. Here's the low beam again, and the high beam. Now I turn on my driving lights, which are two 30-watt LEDs mounted under the fairing, pointed fairly close at the road as well as off one side to look for deer. Notice when I have the low beams on, the driving lights fill in the dark inverted V, and when I have the high beams on, they fill in and light up the road close to me, which otherwise has less light available. While the Electrical Connection LED headlights are incredible on their own, the addition of the driving lights just makes the entire lighting system just that much more capable. Each LED bulb draws 24 watts, which is only 2 amps. A stock halogen bulb draws 4.6 amps, so you're using less than half the power to produce the 4,000 lumens each of these bulbs is pushing out. For more information and a complete review on the Electrical Connection LED headlights, as well as reviews on hundreds of other Goldwing related products, visit us at GoldwingDocs.com.